You know, every single month you pay an energy bill. But what if I told you that a chunk of that energy you're paying for, well, it never even makes it to you? It's this huge, invisible cost hiding right under our noses, and today we are going to drag it out into the light.
So let me ask you this. Is there an invisible thief lurking in your energy bill? A phantom that's siphoning off power before it ever gets a chance to run your lights, your machines, or your furnace? The answer, and this might surprise you, is a definite yes. And this quote right here, it just nails the problem. We're paying for energy efficiency projects, whether we do the projects or not. See, every single dollar that's wasted on energy that just disappears is a dollar you could have invested to plug those leaks and actually start saving some serious cash.
All right, so let's pull back the curtain. It is time to meet this phantom energy and really understand where these hidden costs are coming from.
Okay, first things first. Let's get a couple of terms straight. Conservation is pretty simple, right? You just use less energy, like flipping off a light switch. But efficiency, now that's a bit smarter. It's all about getting the same result, the same amount of work done, but by using less energy. And it's efficiency that's under attack by this quiet little thief called system loss.
So what exactly is it? Well, to put it simply, system loss is just energy that escapes. It slips away as heat or friction or even through actual physical leaks before it can do any of the useful work you're paying for. It's the journey, not the destination, where all this energy just vanishes.
Now don't worry about all the tiny details on this diagram. The real takeaway here is this. Energy loss isn't some big single failure. No, it's more like a death by 1,000 cuts. From the moment the energy is made, say in a boiler, it's losing a little bit of heat here, springing a small leak there. Each little loss seems tiny, but when you add them all up, they become this massive, constant drain.
So where are the biggest leaks hiding? Let's unmask some of the main culprits behind all this waste. Okay, this one is genuinely shocking. Take a look at your average compressed air system. Only about 42%, less than half, of the energy you pump into it actually does useful work. A whopping 28% just leaks out. I mean, you can literally hear it hissing into the air, and another 30% gets wasted on jobs it's too powerful for. That means almost 60% of the energy is just gone. Poof.
And hey, this isn't some one-off problem. It's everywhere. Boilers are constantly losing heat right through their outer shells. Wires lose power from electrical resistance. Steam pipes are basically giant radiators, just dumping heat into the ceiling. Every single system has these quiet, built-in losses, silently draining energy and your money.
So we know these leaks are everywhere. But so what? What does that actually cost you? Let's talk about the real-world price tag on all this invisible waste.
I want you to look at this number, 5%. That's the national average for how much electricity is lost just in the power grid itself.
So what does that 5% actually mean for you? Well, it means that for every $20 spent to generate electricity, one of those dollars just vanishes into thin air before a single person can use it. And you better believe that cost is baked right into your bill. You're paying for energy that never even arrives. But here's the good news. Here's the flip side. When you actually start tackling these losses, the benefits are huge. Yeah, the feature is saving energy, but the benefit is more money in your pocket to use on things you actually want. The feature is reducing emissions, but the benefit is helping out the planet. It's a total win-win.
Which brings us to the most important part. How in the world do you fight an enemy you can't even see? Well, it all starts with one simple idea. Seeing is saving.
This is honestly one of my favorite sayings in the entire world of energy. The cheapest kilowatt hour is the one not used. It just perfectly captures the power of eliminating waste before you even start.
So, if you remember one thing from all this, let it be this: you can't fix what you can't see. The very first step to plugging all these energy leaks isn't about buying fancy, expensive new equipment. It's so much simpler than that. It's just looking. It's becoming aware of where all this invisible energy is escaping. And hey, here's a little treasure map to get you started. The biggest culprits are often the simplest things. Tiny compressed air leaks, steam traps that have failed and are stuck open, patches of poor insulation on pipes or in your attic, or, just an HVAC system blasting away in a totally empty room. So I'll leave you with this to think about. Once you start finding and plugging these leaks, once you start saving all that wasted energy, what are you going to do with all those dollar savings? Hey, if you found this useful and you want to keep digging into the hidden world of energy, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next explainer. Thanks so much for watching.